Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, and perhaps even good evening. It is a pleasure to see you. Thank you so much for dropping by on a super spontaneous note where we're doing a bit of J Plays action. Miss Nancy is here. Wonderful to see you. After such a long time, it feels like, I haven't been here for ages, but my life is busy right now. It's one of those things. The digital squirrel is here. Thank you for being a Star Crew member. Really appreciate that. As is Leo. Thank you so much for your double subscription. It is really, really nice. Very cool. And there's also Mr. Louis Benedict. Wonderful to see you all. And anyone else who's out there watching, welcome. Like the bot, the 3G Shenanigans bot should be the J Plays bot. It was one of those things. Yes, I've just come back from a road trip to Georgia, and Miss Camilla is here. How you doing? I've just come back from a road trip to Georgia where Julia and I were visiting some friends. In fact, we've just come back last week, and it's then I had to do 3 days worth of work, and it completely wiped me out. So it's one of those things. But today I thought, I'm in the mood for saying hello and socializing with you guys and seeing what we can do with these two games that I bought here. But first, before I get there, I wanted to show you something. So first, the reason why I'm a little bit, discombobulated right now is because I have a lot of stuff on my mind. And one of these things is that the mighty FedEx have lost one of my packages. And that is bad. I was sending an older workstation to one of my supporters over into the state of Washington, so from Florida to Washington, and that's not something that should be that difficult for a company that size. But what happened was that the tracking number shows it was sort of stuck in Orlando for some reason, and it turns out it wasn't actually. There's somebody put a second tracking label on the package, and FedEx, in their infinite wisdom, without actually checking with me, decided we're just going to send it, I don't know, that way maybe. And therefore it ended up in Massachusetts, which is of course a receiver that I have never met, nor can they tell me who it is. So for security reasons, I don't know who that package belongs to. But so FedEx are now saying, well, because there's a second tracking number, there's really nothing we can do. The end. And I said, yeah, I'm sorry, you took my package and sent it to a wrong address through an error that wasn't mine. What can I do now that I can't actually reach the guy you've sent the package to? Says FedEx, well, there's nothing you can do. Evil smile. And I said, I'm sorry, what? Well, you can file a loss claim. And I said, what about the contents of the package? Nah, that's unless the receiver tells us we've given him a wrong package, there's nothing we can do. Even though we have his address and we could do this for you, we could reach out. We choose not to do that because we're a massive corporation. You're Mr. Nobody. So there we go. Oh, okay. So I file a loss claim and say, can I have my $1,000 back? And they go, yeah, we'll think about it. Come back to me a week later. Now we decided not to do that because there was a duplicate tracking label on it, which can only have come from some stupid idiot like you. And I was thinking, this cannot be the end of that case. So I'm going to have to get in touch with somebody at the customer service department and just tell him, look, this isn't on, man. You can't do that. That's incredible, isn't it? Yes, do you know what? And UPS, Brian, welcome, by the way. Good to see you. UPS, same deal. They're also very terrible. I no longer use UPS because of their terribility. And I thought FedEx, they have got to be a little bit better, but no, they're not. So that is insanely horrible, Louis. I totally agree. And it's so weird because it wasn't just a package that is replaceable. It wasn't something super valuable, but it's an old workstation that I had added new bits into, like new hard drive, new RAM and stuff. And the reasoning behind that really was that I have no use for it anymore, but one of my supporters did, and she would have gotten like 2 years worth of rendering out of it for DAZ Studios, a highly specialized device, 144 gigabytes of RAM, 4 terabyte new hard drive, and all these components cost money. So she's given that to me. I've ordered that on Amazon, put it all in, works perfectly fine, and FedEx just sent it to the wrong address, and it's apparently all my fault, which it isn't. And it's really tricky now to remain calm and also to at least get some cash back there and at least cover my expenses that I've had, because I don't want my supporter to take the hit. I've refunded her, I've reimbursed her for all the stuff. It's messed up, isn't it? And this whole thing about we didn't check with you. Like, what could FedEx have done better? Well, if there was a duplicate tracking label, was it my fault? Have I put that there? How likely is that? Zero likely. More likely, the guy who collected the package, Paco probably, who didn't quite know what time of day it was, just thought, where does this go again? This might go on. They all look the same. Maybe I'll go put it on here, and I'm just gonna go drive. And this is what happens all the time. And it's one of those things. No, let's give Jay the dirty finger and just go. It must be the customer's fault. And then just coming back to me with, hey, not even an apology. We've looked into it, and it's your fault, and we're not giving you your money back. The end. And I'm thinking, it's one of those things. So I don't know how I feel about this. So I thought, to continue the story, I bought these 2 video games to cheer me up, and they're both terrible. And I thought, I'm going to share them with you just because I thought maybe you can show me how they actually work. But of course, another problem is now that I don't know if we're going to get audio from my computer, because I just don't know. Let me go and try to connect my PlayStation controller here. And also, before we continue, I've bought something else. Exactly. Oh no, that's right. Do you know what? Indeed, that's right. It's one of those things. I didn't want the tech to go to waste. I didn't want to recycle it, because it's one of those things other people can get used to these things. And this is something that arrived literally today. It comes in a tiny little handbag type thing here. It is something, I don't know if you've heard of it, but I thought it was quite cool. I'm thinking maybe this could increase my workflow, improve my workflow. It's a toolbox controller. It is a little sort of generic controller device that is extremely heavy, and it comes with a little case. That's quite nice. So it has lots of buttons on here, lots of dials and click buttons and all that. And the idea is that this is for my left hand. So on my right hand, if you're right-handed, I have a mouse in my right hand, and then the keyboard is sort of in the middle, and then my left hand isn't really doing anything other than do this or sip coffee. And the idea of this is that for video editing and for digital painting programs and sculpting programs, it provides programmability. It's a bit like the Stream Deck, if you're familiar with that. That is literally for changing scenes, but it can also be used for productivity. And this one sort of goes a step further, that you can shuttle faster, slower, you can do color correction, and you can do dial things in. I don't know how useful that's going to be, but I wanted to try it out, and I thought maybe that's going to make me a little bit more productive and cheer me up after the FedEx disaster. So I will let you know how this goes. It literally just arrived an hour ago, so I haven't had a chance to check it out. But let's see what happens with my games here. First of all, I think I'm going to go and launch this little guy here, DS4 Windows, that turns my PlayStation controller into an Xbox controller. And we need that because only 0.001% of all games on the planet actually support the PlayStation controller on Windows. I don't know why. But yes, one of those things. How's your weekend been? How's your week been? How's your life been since I haven't seen you for such a long time? Oh, Steam also. Steam should be open, right? Let's go and open Steam. And then let's see if we can get audio out. So I'm a little worried that the audio source that I usually have to select here in order to get the other computer to pick this up isn't happening here. Pacific Drive and The Witness. Those are the 2 things we're going to look into. Pacific Drive is a sort of post-apocalyptic driving game, which is kind of interesting. And I thought the premise is nice. I just don't get it, and the menu is a little bit terrible. So I might need your help working that out. And then the other one is The Witness, which is an interesting puzzle game that I tried to play on my Steam Deck earlier. And I couldn't even get the first puzzle solved. It looks like it's unsolvable. So those things I sort of appreciate it when that happens. So before we start any of those, let me just go quickly start the Telos Principle, because I know it has audio, and I wanted to make sure audio comes out and it does actually arrive at in our ears. The DS4 is your buddy for your games. Yeah, mine too. It's a good program. I like it. I like that they have it. Oh, you made a blue clay alien cat. That is cool. I like it. Is that for a project you're working on, Camilla? So see, I'm not even actually hearing anything. That is sort of bad because we're seeing the pictures, but we don't hear anything. And that is because that destination that I do need to switch to isn't on here. Steam streaming speakers, could that be it? That isn't it either, is it? And nothing's arriving here. It should come up with something like these are my headphones that I plug in. There's basically a destination missing here. I don't know where that is. How are we gonna... I'm confused. We're getting the pictures, but the thing that there's got to be something. Oh, so it's physical clay. It's not 3D. I like it. It must have been a good one. Just personal fun. No, that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. The game is invoking the fifth. But you know, I had that. Could it be? Could it be? Yes. I think. Could it be that there's that I've just installed a new NVIDIA driver, and of course, as it happens, that may have overwritten my what's it driver here. Let's see if there's anything spurious in the device manager. It could be that it's just knocked out. RAID controller doesn't have a driver. That's interesting. That's sad, I say. Jay's AirPods, this is all not it. It's definitely not on here anymore. Well, I don't want to play it without audio. And the video part is working, so HDMI is definitely getting out. What are we missing here, folks? 404 brand speakers, that's the one. Yeah, I did, Brian, I did. Literally just before we... Okay, let's do something else. Just because we can. And because it's nice hanging out with you guys over this fault finding session. This is a what's it called? G4Z8 workstation drivers. I have a feeling we just go and reinstall the sound driver, maybe. That might have been over, what's it, over the, on the, you know, the thing. HP, what's going on with your website? That's it, that's it. I'm okay selecting my operating system over here. Let's say it's Windows 11. And it is, listen, I don't know, maybe this one here? What do I know? There should be one Windows 11, not 11 Windows 11. Driver-audio, that's the one. Let's go to the Realtek audio driver, that's the one. I like it. Yeah, I'm okay, download it now. No, actually, oh my God, no, don't do that. I don't actually want to do that at all. I just want to download the driver, not some spurious program that offers to do it for me. All I want to do, select multiple drivers. Oh, that's interesting. Is this it? Has it done it? Download assistant. Do I want to do that? Maybe I should have retitled the stream Jada Spurious Installations. Install now. Perhaps it's actually for the better. Yes, it usually does. It usually plays sound no problem. It's not the first time that I'm streaming. It's just that sometimes you wake up and the world is different. That's all I can say. Sometimes it's like, no, Jay, your computer never did audio. What? No, I was here when it did audio last time. Yeah, not anymore. So, Twitch. Install Shield. Yeah, let's install other things, but not the audio driver. I like it. Configuring your new software installation. Your brand new system that's only just arrived 20 minutes ago. Smack it around. Restart my computer. Sure. Why don't we go all in? Let's go do all this. Yeah, restart anyway. Good idea. Let's go do that. Yes. And you know, the next step is literally just to take a walk outside and just do something else. See what happens. So Elgato is definitely working, because otherwise we wouldn't have seen the screen. I still prefer installing manually. Totally. Same thing here. Same thing here. Brian, how have you been? I've been meaning to pick up a box for you at the post office, one of those USPS flat rate boxes, because there's something I want to send you that sort of didn't really arrive. It arrived as part of a multiple package here, and it's something to eat, and I know it's hot, and I probably don't like it, so I thought, hey, maybe Brian likes it. Since I've touched grass, that's very grounding, isn't it? Touch grass, very grounding. Don't send it with FedEx. Maybe they'll give me a coupon in their infinite wisdom to go, do you know what? So you can have this. So yeah, it's some stuff that is hot flavored, and I thought, you know, maybe you can make more use of it than I do. So nothing new to report. That's sometimes good, you know. If the old life that was working well wasn't bad, then hey, that's good. 5:30 on Saturday, August the 17th. Let's see. Okay. Something's happened to my headphones. They made a weird noise. I hope they're gonna... Are we still connected here? Because my headphones are, of course, connected to my Mac, which they're no longer connected to. Dang. Go connect already. Don't disconnect. Okay, so this is... oh, driver isn't quite ready yet. That's interesting. Didn't we just do that? Let's just hit next and say, whatever, dude. The games I got, Camilla, was Pacific Drive. That's, I think, the first one I want to have a look at. And the other one is called The Witness. The Witness is a puzzle game that's made by a solo dev, I think, in Unity. And Pacific Drive is something that's been made in Unreal Engine that is kind of a building crafting game, but you're driving in a car into some kind of a spurious zone. Install Shield Wizard is uninstalling. Yes, and the Saw soap cases. I love it. Yeah, I hadn't either. They were both on sale, and I thought, hey, I'm going to grab it. The Witness was this sort of a recommendation that I got because I like puzzle games. Not that I'm any good at them, but I sort of like the idea of playing them, and then I get frustrated because I'm too stupid, which is, you know, it's a shame, but I still like playing them. And the other one, I got that because Jeremy's just put it on his wish list, the Digital Squirrel. He said, hey, I'm going to put this on my wish list. I was thinking, I'm going to actually go and buy it. Let's see what it's like. This is classic, isn't it? Is it actually doing so? Oh, yes, it is. Do I want to restart my computer again? Yeah, no, great. Let's go do that. Anything to get this going, you know. I can see it now. We're going to do this for 2 hours and then the stream's over. That would be great. I'd like, you know, this is something I can see myself doing. Make a puzzle game for people who are not actually that intelligent. Designed by someone stupid, so you don't feel stupid the same way. I like it. Do you know, don't pick it up from Steam, actually, Jeremy. They have it on sale through Humble Bundle right now. I think it's only $14 for the deluxe edition. I of course picked it up for 20, which is because it wasn't on sale when I picked it up. But yeah, if you pick it up through the Humble store, you'll you get it for a much reduced rate. That. Just waiting 11 minutes for my computer to reboot because that's how it works. Simple puzzles. Do you know that's good? The restarting wars, yes. That's the game, actually, you know. This is the game. This is just the game of life. Restart this, install that, troubleshoot this. Do you actually ever get any work done? No! That is the problem, isn't it? Or Fanatical, exactly. Yeah. Fanatical are also good for the same reason. Fanatical. I've signed up as a. Please don't disconnect me from my Mac every time my PC starts. What is so difficult about it? Just stay connected to the thing you're currently connected to. Man, tech jungle. It would be great if that driver thing comes up again. That would be hilarious. Yes, there it is. This is so cool. What do we do now? I need recommendations here. Should we go and click next again? Or should we see, does the correct audio source now exist? That might be a good thing to take a look. No, it doesn't. That's good. So yeah. This is what I'm looking at, and what I'm looking for here. So Realtek is actually, that's governed by this driver already here. But what I'm really looking for is the Elgato thing. That just isn't popping up here. So hey, that is pretty damn terrible now, isn't it? We should at least restart twice more. Me too, actually. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see if this is ever actually going to go away, or if this is going to be one of those loops, and then we could just give that stream this URL to HP and say, "Good job on the driver, man. This is good." Who are you employing? Crowdsource or whatever they're called. CrowdSignal. Actually, I'm gonna restart my computer later. How's that? Because, you know, I'm running out of patience here. Hey, Mr. Chris, how's it going? Good to see you, buddy. Maybe we should go on watch Chris stream, because he has got much better stuff to offer than I have. Because yeah, so we can play the game, but there's not going to be any audio. Is that a problem? It's actually the only thing. It's the only thing I can offer right now, I'm afraid, because, you know, it's just going to be the just me talking and nothing else getting through to my streaming PC sort of episode. Nice to catch you too. I haven't streamed in a while. And looking at the tech issues I'm having, I remember why now. Twitch. It's making me nervous. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just going to start my chatbot, and then we're going to have a look at the first game, which might actually benefit from audio. So it's sort of a shame that we don't have it. That's also the cost of. Does it appear here? Yes, there we go, it works. The cost of doing spontaneous streams, you need an 11-hour setup period usually to get things going. It seems it's just a one-button affair, but that's clearly not the case. Updating Steam, why? It was working so well just a minute ago, so crazy. It does have serious Windows 7 vibes, doesn't it? And I wonder also, how come it does? I mean, shouldn't it have Windows 11 vibes? More to the point. So maybe then, so that at least I can hear audio. If there's anything that's being said, I can at least, you know, tell you about it. How's that? Let's do that. I'm gonna go and use these instead, and then at least I can listen to audio and tell you if it's important. How's that? Audio. The final frontier. These are the adventures of one poor schmuck who just wanted to play one small video game and share it with his friends. What happens instead? Nervous breakdown. Yes, I'll do that. I'll do that. Let's see if this works. That'd be good. At least we get a... No, see, this doesn't work already. That's a bit of a problem. So oh yeah, I know why. I know why. Because even though you connect the device, that doesn't mean audio comes out of the device. Oh, look, it doesn't. That also doesn't appear in the list. Oh, that is the plot thickens. Oh, now you're disconnected. You were just connected. You've auto connected it, and then you've auto disconnected it. Oh my god! How can I'm not making this up, right? This is happening here live. I'm not making this up. And then you have to go and select Jay's AirPods. Like in the previous live, I could just go and select the streaming box. And did you just see that? It's now disconnected itself again. Could you stop doing that, man? That is just so bad. Jay's AirPods number 3. These are them, not connected. I'm connecting them. There we go. You're connecting them. We're seeing them being connected, right? There it says connected. Oh, there. It works already. Unbelievable. Audio sounds like it has an issue, but hey, it's, you know, I'm hearing things. You're not hearing things, right? It's fine. It's just a dude singing. That's, you know, that's all we can. That's all I can hear. that's perfect. So that works. Should we play? And now they're disconnected again. What? Why is that? I'm not even. I don't get it. Oh, they're still connected. I'm excited. I'm excited again. It's going to be a good day. Shall we start with a more annoying one? Let's start with the witness. Let's start with the witness. Let's see if we can play that. AirPods number 4. That is maybe I should. High, medium, low, full screen VSync, whatever, dude. Just go start. Ooh, is that the Windows symbol? Because if it is, do I hear anything? No, I don't hear anything here either. That's cool. So at least we're all not hearing anything. That's cool. It's a good day for audio. In fact, let me just go and start a new game because I want to share this with you. At first, I thought this is actually a loading screen and something was going to happen, like a circle or whatnot. But that's not the case either. This is we just walk, and I think I can walk faster as well. And I think what I should be hearing, which I don't, is like footsteps, like, you know. So I'll just go mime the footsteps here. And I think there's also a slider option here. It's like, or something like, coupling. And then we go press A and then the door opens. I'm hoping there's no dialogue because that would be difficult. So far, you know, I'm liking it because I'm just going, and then, you know, doors open, and I'm thinking I can grasp the concept of this, right? Also judging by the colors, it looks a little bit like Viewfinder, and I thought I was excited about that because little puzzle game for a rainy Sunday afternoon. This is gonna be exciting. Straight ahead lies our next puzzle, and if it just keeps going like this, I think we can manage, right? So we always have to go from the circly bit, and then I suppose we're going to find ourselves that top bit there where it's blinking. One thing of note, we can never cross the streams here, whatever that, like in a snake game, you can't do that. Can't eat your own tail. Hey, so far so good, right? Jay gets it. This is something. Oh, look, yellow cable. This is awesome. Maybe we're going to follow that. There's also some black cables. So perhaps, yeah. This next puzzle. This is cool. We can do this. We can work this out, right? This isn't. So remember, you don't remember this. Ah. Well, I'm glad I can show you how it works, because it's this here. So far, not really a problem, right? Because it makes sense. You click on one thing and you go to that thing, and then the cable sort of, does it? Should it not go yellow? Did I not just go and solve the puzzle? Did I not solve it adequately enough? Pretty sure I did it like kaplonk, right? And there we go, another yellow thingy puzzle thing. That's groovy, and that goes over here, and then it goes over. Okay, it goes a bit more difficult. Yes. Where do we even need to go? I don't even see yellow in like another. Oh, there, top corner. Hey, so far, I don't think I've ever been here. This looks incredible. I think I'm getting it. Oh no, what a shame. Now it gets us to this other puzzle here. And we're gonna have to go do the that doesn't work, does it? I gotta make sure I'm not going over the counter that lets me return the game. So I think I have until the bottom of the hour. Yeah, that's a shame, isn't it? Why we're here and why we have to solve these puzzles, anyone's guess. Oh, this is water in here. Oh, can't we jump? No, we can't jump. Don't worry about it. Return. Yes. No. Oh, here. There we go. This looks intriguing. So now we can. I'm not even in vision anymore. That's terrible. There we go. Ribbit splat. Thank you. I appreciate that. Since we have to make our own soundtrack here. So, do you think I have to combine these two, or is it one of those either or type scenarios here? This doesn't even have a way out. Neither does this, so that's already not really solvable, right? This does not, this can't, no, this isn't the, okay, cool. Maybe it's like an either or thing, like a ruse thing. It's the one on the right side. Yes, that's more likely, isn't it? We do this. Do we? We could, that's not it. Maybe the oh, look. Oh, yes, we've done it. Cable is yellow. They all have lemonade, and there's another cable. That isn't yellow. Hey, listen, before we knock it too much, solo developer. So that is already a major achievement, putting something like this together, because I can't see myself doing that, no matter how many YouTube cowboy coder tutorials I watch. Can't climb the wall, end of game. Right side it is. I always think that if ever Brian and I are going to release a game, and it's bound to happen for sure, we're gonna say there are 200 levels in the game, and there's 200 really difficult puzzles, but then we only really make one, and that puzzle doesn't have a solution, so nobody can ever go to level 2. That saves us a lot of development time. All we need to do is mock up some levels so that it looks like there's more to come, and then people for years are going to go and try to solve how can they get off the first level. Nobody can do it because there's no solution, like in this game. So I think that's actually, that developer probably stole my idea. Oh, no, hang on. We can sneak back here. And we go through the grass, and the grass all wafts, and this is nice. Ay caramba. And then the cable goes up in the... Oh my god. Okay. Now we have one starting point and two potential endpoints. Neither of which is reachable. That's clever. Oh no, hang on. And we can probably go over here. Like so. Yes. Yes. Is it? Is it? Oh, there we go. You gotta click on the end. You can't just... It doesn't auto-click you. It's... But now this cable is black. Is that bad? 200 levels of headaches. Do you know this is a good title? Brian, write that down. I think Lewis had a good idea for a title there. 200 levels of headache. Comes with a free packet of aspirin. I think we can pull that off. Feelies, they're just not... We don't utilize them anymore enough in video games. No. I don't know if a fanfare is appropriate here, Leo, because this gate's still locked. And that wall is too high to climb. Dang! On the bright side, is this where we came from? I think it is. It is, isn't it? Yes! Maybe we just have to go back. Maybe that was the whole clue. You just turn back and just go the other way. Maybe that's the... Could it be that we've sent the power to the wrong cable? That is possible. Endless stairwell of 200 floors. I think at the end of this, we just go back in the cellar and we have to play the whole game again. So the where was that cable again now? Here. So I've given the yellow power thing from this cable to another cable that now goes into another room that I can't possibly ever reach. Do I go and connect the other cable as well? But I can't, because this does not connect to the other side. With the side of touching grass therapy, I like it. And for our American friends, we're going to release paracetamol as acetaminophen, because it's the same thing, just called has a different name. Any ideas? Because I'm beat already. I have no idea what this all means. Oh, you think, Camilla, we just go from here? Do you think? No, it doesn't work. So this is what I mean when I say I'm really too stupid for these puzzle games. It's like something you'd find on the back of a cereal box, and I'm sitting there 5 years going You can connect along the right side from where the current end is. Can you now? I go here. I go here. Oh yeah, I can. Brian, you're very clever. I'm not sure if I could do that before. I think that connection's just been made available. I don't think it was there before. Super simple for everyone but Jay. I like it. This is cool. So how do I need to connect to the top one again and then go to the bottom one maybe? Let me figure that out. This is another thing I have. This is fascinating in my brain. I've just done it, right? I've just connected the bottom left to the top right. It's on tape. I've just done it. And my brain now doesn't see the solution anymore. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm putting in for brain transplant because I want a different one. This one doesn't work anymore. Oh, look. I think I've just found it. You go here, right? because my brain really, it's one of those things. Do I need to click and then click again? And then the UI is so bad that I can't actually do that anymore. Okay. Do I need to go and do it without clicking or something? Just go in here and then go like that. Oh, now only one cable has the power. Ignore the top one. Gotcha. So then we have this. Is the gate open completely now? Oh my god, this is exciting. Did you see that? And now we're just going to put this down to here. That is pretty insane. I think I'm going to end this on a high note. I shudder to think what's behind this. Now return it. You mean it? Let's try it, because I bet we're going to need that for another tempting trial here. Let me just go sneak in here and then return it. This isn't going to close the gate, right, Camilla? I'm taking your word for it. I'm sure it's not going to close the gate. While I remember the path. See, I've already forgotten. How are we there? Oh, here. Got it. Found it. And then, do we go? Oh, and the gate is still open. Oh. Yes, I tend to do that, which is partly why I want another brain, because this one is really, it has shortcomings. I understand software updates are not available anymore. So for this 52-year-old brain that is, you know, I don't think we build that model anymore. These days, you know, people are just more, they're just, you know, they're just better, Jay. They're not like you. This is, we don't have replacement parts for that. it's the truth, isn't it? How do you think that's what the developer's intention was? He streams a bit of development, or has done in the past, for this game. I'm just one of those guys. I'm just going to stay here and enjoy the view, because, you know, your upgrade is in the post. We send it via FedEx. Sadly, they've sent my new brain to a different address and not giving the shipper any refunds, because they're such a nice company. Oh, there's another one. I can't wait. What we do here? This is. I don't already understand the concept. Ship happens. I love it. Could we start here? Is it wise? Do we just go put that here? No, just go here. There, perfect. This guy we're not going to send anywhere, right? Because I'm assuming. I see, assumed wrong. What are these black things? Are they just screws? Can we just ignore them? Oh, the resets. That is pretty clever. So if I go over one of these black things, that resets my progress for the. Yeah, that is nice. How to annoy the player efficiently. Yeah, so that then already impossible to solve. If I have to put a thing in here. Oh no, the other thing's gone back, so clearly I don't understand the concept of this at all. And there's black and white pieces. It's one of those refund me now, right? I've designed the game so that nobody can ever solve it. Oh, that's great. That's no good. I like it. My idea for an ideal game was always I'd like to randomly change how the keyboard and the controller works. So if you think about AWA, like ASDW to walk forward, just randomly we just change those letters around every 5 seconds so that you can't ever actually go forward to reach your destination. And that's the game basically. 7 black squares, 7 white squares, 4 random circles, 3 destinations, and just a random collection of hexagons. Refund me now! That's gonna be the title of the game. Easy refund. Refund simulator. Test 1,000 games until you find one that you actually like. Oh yeah, and the year is 2027, where there's going to be 11,000 new releases every minute on Steam, because everyone's a game developer these days. Back in the day it was like everyone's a comedian, now it's like everyone's a game developer. Look, I've imported this asset pack from the store. Yeah, and can I have 20 bucks now, please? No. What do we do here? This black and white with a black and white square. And this does... Why am I even in this environment? Should there not be like a story, something like your sister is missing, you love her very much, and now you have to go into this virtual reality to, I don't know, get her or something? This isn't going to be as easy, right? I'm just not going to... That's no, of course not. Jay, what are you thinking? That's not going to work. You got to do other things, but we're not going to tell you what it is, so... Should we do this? This good. This was much better. I hope you understand the concept here, because I don't. So do we need to go past do we need to go past every square? Is that the idea? So that's the black square, that's the white square, and of course now I can't go to the... That's not possible, is it? Or is it? No, of course not, because we're not going to tell you. You're just going to have to know. Okay. It's the Illudium Q explosive space modulator. So I go up, I don't make it. I go to the right, I don't make it. I go diagonally, I don't make it. No, good, I like it. That's so that doesn't work. Let me just brute force it quickly. Yep, that doesn't work. Okay, so then can we do this? Yeah, no, that doesn't work. No, that makes sense. I understand. Then we can try this maybe. No, we can't, because how are we going to get back to the white one? That isn't possible. I like it. Yeah, and I think that's all the possibilities done, right? Is there one we've missed? Like that? Or should we do this? Ooh. The most obvious one, man. Ah, no, of course not. Then 2 of these things blink, but we don't know why. We've gone past them, but we haven't gone past them, I don't know, enough or something? Really? We're gonna stay here together. Nobody leaves the stream until we've worked this out. And everyone's gonna have a good time, okay? Everyone's gonna relax. And we're gonna all like the game. We're gonna all leave a review on this game. So, are there how many possibilities are there? We can go, we gotta, this is a bit like the old Matchbox, Match games, isn't it? there's like 50 matches on the table. You can only move, and they're all random. You can only move one, and then write out a Bible verse or something. What that is, this is the solution. Why wasn't it? Why wasn't the up and down thing the solution? We've gone past exactly the same amount of squares, but this is good and the other one isn't. Why? I'm out here trying to solve the puzzle. I fought the game won. That's what they're like. That's what this is one thing that you gotta remember really about anything you buy digitally, not so much physical things, but digital things. The deal ends the moment you hand over the money. Nobody wants you to actually use the content you've bought. It's all about you give them cash, the end. It's not about you then being happy with what you get in return. The deal ends when they have the money. That's it. You're not meant to get anything in return. They don't really care about that. It's all about. Ah, look at that. Now I didn't click at the end. That was bad. That was bad. Digital content specifically. You're not supposed to use that digital character you've just bought. You're just supposed to buy it and put it in your library. Don't install it, man. Interesting, isn't it? So right up, is it? Okay, Taurus, thank you so much. So right, this is right? I got to check because sometimes I can't tell them apart. This is right, up, then we go right, and then we go up. But what's the rationale? What makes this the solution and not the previous thing? This is like Baba is you. Nothing makes any sense. So the black dots must mean how many turns you have to do. Really? Is that true? Does that make sense? Because here we made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we only had 2 blacks. And here we had 2 turns and 1 black. I'm not sure, Camilla. But there's gotta be some weird, twisted, super crazy, insane logic behind it that makes that the solution. It's not about the shortest way. It's not about going past all of them. I really don't understand it. Tyrus, how did you separate the white from the black? Oh, that. Can I have your brain? Because mine doesn't understand this. So in this case, and now knowing that, which is, I suppose that's the part of the puzzle that we're supposed to work out, right? Knowing that, we just go do this, right? Would this work? Is this the solution? That is indeed the solution. Tyrus, crazy, man. How did you find that out? That is very clever. You're the developer, aren't you? You're the man who wrote this game. Even though segregation is a very bad thing. So, just saying. Now this one, super clever. I think Tyrus is actually the developer. There. Now we know what to do. That's the hardest part, isn't it? That is the hardest. How did you know this? This is where the game ends. Because nobody could segregate the whites from the blacks here. I mean, I could try. I could do this. But then I'd have to do that, and that of course is totally not possible. The only thing I could do, no, I can't even do that either. Because I can't very well. No, exactly. No, that makes sense. because I can't start a second beam, and these things, they mustn't cross one another. So that's already bad. Du bist nicht der Entwickler, okay. I believe you. You just work with the developer. No, I appreciate the tip. That is actually, sometimes that's just the hardest thing to come up with, isn't it? So now I basically need to have a second start to just circle the white bit here. The other way, right up then around the first set of whites, then up below also the white top, but what the blank one means. I think the blank one, maybe that's just like a thing that lets us, you know, be creative or whatnot. So you reckon go up like so. But then if I do this, don't I then segregate some of the little black guys? Oh, you mean like this? Did you think? Oh my god, that was correct! Insane! Oh man! How many more do we have? Oh, only 2 more. What a shame. I was hoping this is gonna be 4,000 levels or so. So, judging by that idea, can we apply the same logic here? No, of course not, Jay. What are you thinking? This isn't like learn from what you've just learned type experience. Was maybe this? Yeah, no, because that's like totally bad, because you mustn't go past this, you can't go past that. Is it the tricky one? No, maybe we'll go this way then. We'll go that way. Yes, 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 and score! Oh my god! 4,000 levels. Write that down. That's the title. That is, you know, that's great. And well, the twist in our game is going to be 4,000 levels. You cannot save in between the puzzles. You can start a new game and you have to play the 4,000 levels in a row, and only then there's a checkpoint. I think that's just fair, isn't it? If you don't have the time to play, well, don't play our game. Again, we don't actually want you to play our game at all. We want you to buy our game. That's really the only thing we want you to do. Buy our game. Dang. And there's no sound, right? And it's already super beautiful. Mr. Nate, what's going down? Happy to see you. This is called The Refund, I think. It's called The Refund. How many games can you play before you go mental and go ask Steam for a refund? Games that have been made after 2023. I wonder if the blank ones are just kind of... I'm not sure if we have to go buy them. No, Nate, this is called The Witness. You wake up with no story, you're in a basement, and then you have to solve puzzles. And the weird thing is you don't ask yourself what you're actually doing here. Oh, this is bad. You can't do this. Because, you know, that's the end. Tyrus told us it's all about, and Tyrus is not the developer, by the way. Tyrus says we have to segregate the white ones from the black ones. And if we do that, maybe in this case it's actually easier to segregate the black ones from the white ones, if you know what I mean. Like we could do that, maybe. And then we do that, and then we do that. Does that work? Brain! You saw that? But you couldn't work out other simple things. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I like my brain anymore. I want a new brain. The rant, exactly. The wheat from the chaff. That's right. Us now having... Oops, got a click at the end of a puzzle. If you don't, then it looks like the puzzle isn't solved, and you wonder what the solution is. You actually had it, you just need to click. And if you don't, well, then if you don't know that, then you're obviously not fit enough to play the game. Yes, this is Our World in the Witness. I installed my my audio driver 3 times, and we still don't have any audio. Audio's magically disappeared. It's like this PC never had audio. Even though I think up until yesterday I was listening to things on it, but today it is as if there has never been any audio. So we're doing this without audio. This doesn't look so complicated, right? Except if we had to go and this is bad, isn't it? Did you think this is like a... We can't do them all. We can do them one by one. Do you think this opens something? Right. Mark, indeed, actually this reminds me of the Viewfinder. That was a cool game. That was a seriously cool game. Similar graphic style. I like this mixture between faceted, really low poly stuff and stylized foliage. It's nice. I wish I could hear the audio. It would probably sound really nice, but hey, maybe next time when we do the audio edition. Yeah, I wonder if this is something like it tells us what thing opens next. I'm not sure if this is actually a puzzle. What's this? That's the one that isn't open yet. I get you. I get you. Well, 15 minutes to go. I think then I have... I think until that point I can still get a refund of this game. Or we just try a different puzzle. I mean, that's my motivation. If I see something with a clearly unsolvable solution, then I'm thinking, oh, I'll just go try another puzzle and see if I can come back to the other one later. This one... Oh, come on. It's almost like we've just done it. Do we need to go past these points maybe? Is that the point? Do we have to go like this and make sure we touch all of these things? Could be. Grass blowing in the wind, yeah, exactly. I think that's it. We go past all these black things. And of course, if we can't do it, like this, you know, this is a situation of badness, man. We can do this, but then we can't go up anymore. Very clever, Mr. Bond. Maybe we'll do, I don't know, this? No. No. Let's do this. This, yes. 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 I've solved the puzzle. Yes. Right, yes, the earlier one, we didn't do that, right? Let's see if we can go back to that. This is difficult, is it? I can't tell. No, it's not. No, it's not. Nothing is ever difficult if you know how to do it, except for this puzzle. That is difficult. This is not how you do it. Is maybe this how you do it? No, this is also not how you do it. Do you think? Go up twice. Gotcha. There we go. Then we could do this. Then, yes. See, Nate, you can do this. You should have this game. I shouldn't even own this game. You should have this game. What do we do here then? Do we start at either point? What do you think? Is this like an either or scenario? I think starting here might not be a good idea. I'll put it in a FedEx box. And then I'll put 3 tracking labels on it just to confuse them. And basically all the tracking labels, they end up at the FedEx office. I might just put an alarm clock in it with the ticking, like an old style alarm clock. FedEx head of shipment dude. Yes, so we do this, and of course that makes the puzzle unsolvable. We go on to the next solution, which is also unsuccessful. Oh, having said that, is it? Yeah, no, that's not how we do this either. Even though it looked so promising. Diamond Rush. I don't think I even remember that. What was that, like one of the arcade type ones? That would be nice. Mr. Art. This is my idea of a good time. Being trapped on an island with this game. And the premise is rescue will come if you've solved it. That would be basically my death sentence. I'd say, Wilson, let's get comfortable. We're never gonna get rescued. I was on Java phones back in the day. Okay. So let's start with this then. Let's just brute force north. Does it work? Nah. Let's go. Yeah, we have to go that way though, don't we? And then no, this isn't it. This isn't it either. I think this can't be the starting point then. Ruling that out. This is gonna be the starting point. What do you think? I was almost right. I very much doubt that. When was I ever right, Camilla, in these puzzle games? It's this way, and then you reckon this way, but then this guy here. In between those two, he's lost forever because we can't recover him. And if we go and do this, then this one's lost forever. So I don't think that was the right path. And when we do this, then we're lost forever on the top one. So I don't think this is the right starting point here. But hey, me and directions, we don't get on. 50% start at the top one, go up all the way, right all the way down. Okay, I shall follow your instructions. Start top one, go all the way up to the right, all the way down, all the way left, all the way up, right, up, left to exit. Yeah, but no. Because I know. I don't think I can do that. Left, up, left, straight down. I can't because that's already the end here. I might have to, maybe I'll try this one here. I'll go with Lewis's thing. Left, up, left. No, I can't do that, sorry. Because we can't cross the streams. Has to be the other starting location. Up, left, right, around. Okay, this guy here. Up, left, right, and around. That is the solution. Well done, Leo. You've seen it. That's the spirit. That's the ticket, my man. Well done. 8 minutes to go. We can do this last one. Oh my god. Well done. Well done for seeing that. Appreciate it. Uncle from another aunt. Very funny. Close enough, right? Okay, here's another one. Now we have 3 starting positions. Why would they do this to us? What I always want to know is if I have a tough time even solving these puzzles, right? What sort of brain does it take to design them? That is just I mean, OMG, right? I know that on the Talos Principle, one of the developers made a bot that would solve the puzzles for them so that they could check, and he would literally just brute force it, try every combination until something would work. And if the bot could solve it, they would then release the puzzle. But if the bot couldn't solve it, they would either go and iterate over the puzzle or ditch it. But yeah, that's how they could have come up with such insane solutions that only really a computer can solve them. So it's not really meant for humans to be solved, the later levels and Road to Gehenna and all that sort of thing. So yes. You know, this is the sort of, I don't know if we did have a sister and if she got captured by the vampire zombie aliens, but that could be a good story for our game. What do you think? Help, the vampire alien zombies kidnapped my sister, so now I have to go and solve puzzles. 2. This one's simple. Go on, tell me. Nate reckons top, right, down, left, all the way up, right, up, all the way down, left. See, I can't even decipher those instructions. Where do I even begin? Which, this is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3. Which one of these do I begin with? Maybe it's true for all of them. That could be. Number 2. Okay, number 2, and then I'll go with what Nate said. He even said top right, so there we go. The solution was in there. Jay, just, I need that new brain. It's just, what am I going to do with this one? Because it's not getting me anywhere, really. It's crazy. Down, left all the way, up, right. Even I can see that. And then we go left. Oh my God, we've done it. What I like is that you've done it and literally nothing happens. There's nothing that opens. There's no star that comes out. There's no Elohim saying, hey, Jay, I know this was tough, but it's really important that you solve this puzzle on a retro screen in a barn that is sort of demolished and stands in the middle of nowhere in a world that is not inherited by anyone other than you. And we don't really tell you why you are here or what you need to do, but well done. The next puzzle is this way. I like that, you know, it just doesn't say that, because that would be patronizing now, wouldn't it? Just solve all the puzzles and then also nothing happens. I think that's, 5 more minutes to go. See if we can have a look at the village here. Well, indeed, how do you know? Well, there might be sound, but since my computer no longer plays sounds or makes folders in Windows Explorer, or in fact does copy-paste, he doesn't do that anymore either, so it's hard to say, Let's see what this one's like. Oh, one panel is missing here. That's bad. That's already the odd one out. Yes, this makes perfect sense. You need to go and make sure you take all the black bits and pieces out, like in previous puzzles, and spell the word idiot with 4 blocks. And you got 4 seconds to do it. Go. The prize is the friends we've made along the way. That is the spirit, Mark. I like it. And then what I'm going to do, I need to work with this thing, I think the solution is just buy a new PC every 20 minutes. That's really the only chance we have. Every 20 minutes, you've done one task. Chuck in the bin. Next one. Whoops, that was my PlayStation controller. Oh, he survived. Oh, good stuff. Chuck in the bin. Of course it is, Nate. Of course it is. That would actually be. Perhaps I should start afresh with Windows 10. That is actually a real solution. Maybe I should just kick back and say Windows 10 it is. And if there's no more security patches end of next year, well, so be it. New computer. Did you know Breakdance Sensation 84 was actually an Italian movie? It was all New York and ghetto and American. It was actually an Italian production. True story. I'll just go do this. And then at least I've satisfied the the thing that I've learned, which of course is no longer what we need to do. So, hey, excellent. Do you know that apparently doesn't matter? There's a little. It's not so much a hack, but if Windows doesn't let you upgrade because they reckon you can't have Windows 11, there's a way to make yourself a new installer disk that will bypass all the security checks, and then you can run Windows 11 on any PC with a local account, not required to connect to a Microsoft account. Like that old workstation that I sent away into basically dev null was also not capable, and that's exactly what I did there. Yeah, but that's still fishy. So that workaround, Nate, didn't work for me. So yeah, I had to do it with a thing that was called, and had a funky name, some install utility. Yeah, it didn't work. They were crafty. Maybe they've disabled it. Any ideas on this one? Because I don't even. Maybe we just move on to the next one. No, actually, let's do something else. I have another idea. What we can do? We can go and stand here with this man. This is our expression. I think we can go quit. And how much playtime have I had here? 57 minutes now. That is still good to get a refund. Let's go do this other game here then, for which I also want a refund, which is called... Dude, when I say library, I really want to go to my library, not to my not library. Please? Let's have a look at this for half an hour and just have one last go at connecting my... Tell you what, I have 3 wireless headsets. Why don't I just use one of the other ones that doesn't want to disconnect? Let's do that. Let's use these. But those are connected to my Mac now. Let me go throw everything out and just go connect them to the PC. There we go. Be all mean about it. Connected, I like. And now switch audio source also to those, because why would that automatically follow? At least I can tell you what this sounds like. Play Pacific Drive. I don't know, the third option, so that it works. And always use this option. Why would that be necessary? Why are my things keep disconnecting? This is... I'm not having a good day. Is it running here? Is it... This would be good to play with audio, but we're not so lucky. Chicken Invaders. I don't think I remember that one. Oh, there. Deluxe content. Yeah, thanks. This is... I'm not hearing anything either, so that's good. Delivery window. No, let's go and do... Let's make another... I can only change from 1 to 3 to 5. So like the 2, 4, 6... Oh, shit. I can't even... That is so bad. So I've already got 6 minutes, even though I've played 20 and then the game reset or something. Let's just say, would you like to customize your settings before you start? Do you know what? Yeah, customize it so that I can actually step forward one by one, not every other button. That'd be great. Okay, let's go and do this. Let's go. Let's in fact quit and immediately tell Steam thing, don't get involved, man. Use the game's built-in support. That's what we want to do, right? No, I want to actually use this. Let's use that. Yes. Perfect. Or something. Mad times, isn't it? Insane. Literally insane. Kepler, I remember that from... Oh, Unreal Engine. Yes. I remember Kepler from what's it called? Portal, I think. Yeah, it literally isn't possible to reliably use the D-pad to go from one option to another. It always skips one. That's pretty much the worst controller implementation I have ever seen. Literally ever. And the mouse doesn't work anymore either. This is great. Let's just start a new game because we can't. Could it be DS4 Windows that gets in the way there? Do we need to go and close that? Just in case. That is the problem. Why, Brian? Why is this all happening? In 1947, the Olympic Peninsula, wherever that is, became the staging ground for promising new technology. As rumors of its utopian creation spread, so did the stories about overnight evacuations, unsolved disappearances, and something else we didn't leave it long enough on the screen so that people could read it out. In 1955, the government walled off a section of the peninsula to establish the Olympic Exclusion Zone. Pause. For 30 years, the zone's borders grew until the government withdrew and did something we're not privy to read out. Enjoy the game. What happened inside was never disclosed. OMG. This looks like Jay's Gator Shack. JS Express shipping manifest. Oh, see, this is, I think, in my haste, when I was trying to get this working on my Steam Deck, which it doesn't work, by the way. You gotta put all the graphic settings on low, and you're basically left with a mush of nothing and a frame rate of like 8 frames a second. We're making a delivery. Now that is exciting. That is very exciting. Let me just go switch off the... Maybe... No, don't put it in Russian. No, don't put it in Russian. Settings. Crouch toggle controller. Yeah, do the where it doesn't vibrate, because I hate that. Good menu, that. This is basically every option that you could possibly put in here is in here. That's good, except for the one you're looking for. Could be gameplay. Could be not gameplay. Could be accessibility. Could be no, it's not. That's good. I like it. Can we get out of here somehow? It skips everything. This is great. Return to... No, don't return. Resume the game. Okay, good. I think we're going somewhere. So this is the game. You drive. The end. Menu F. F, also F for effort. I was going to say A for effort, but no, that's an F. Immediately controller support. Whoever implemented that, F, you're fired. Sorry, no longer on the dev team. Whoever submitted this to Steam and whoever at Steam said, yep, that's that's gonna work fine. We gotta talk about your future at the company here. Engine noise intensifies. I like it that I could hear music for a second or so, but now I hear the same as you, so it's basically silent here. Well, there's a sign here. Let's go read that. Authorized personnel only. And you know, on the PlayStation controller, they have this thing where they put vast amounts of pressure against the trigger because you gotta really work hard and exercise your fingers. It's the worst feature ever that I can think of, and I'd love to disable it because it's just the worst. How can we do this? Maybe disable Steam input. Maybe that'll do the trick. No, I've just disabled it, haven't I? Did that make a difference? No, it didn't. Okay, good. Windscreen wiper not. Do you know on the Steam Deck they give you the message, this is how you switch them on, but you don't see any rain effects. So you don't see rain either. It doesn't even get dark. So I was wondering why I would have to go and switch on the windscreen wiper. So yeah, not so much a Steam Deck game then. I also like that when the windscreen wipers are on, the rain is still on the window, so it's not really anything that we that does anything. And there's no way. Oh look, I think disabling the Steam input really did the trick there. So what do you think would be controller vibration, haptic feedback? Jesus, no, off, everything off, 0. There. Don't need to save it. So, that is just such a relief not having to do that anymore. Did that make sense? It renders out the frames once they've been wiped away. It's the wiping render engine. Toggle headlights, okay. Street illumination intensifies. This with sound, can you imagine that? Spooky music and all, that'd be really good. But hey, it's not to be. Must make the delivery. I feel like Fry from Futurama. Who would order something into that expecting it actually getting delivered? Bad noises. Whoops. Sorry, I bumped into something. Sorry about that. I'd like it if we'd also, if this would happen in Russia and all the signs be in Russian. That'd be much cooler, with no English translation, no mobile reception. Do you think we'll get anywhere in the next half hour? I don't. Dang, I left it at home, man. I left my AAA card at home. Ah, yes. Are we sure we're on the right track? Is there something like a map? Do I have GPS? It's 1996, or maybe GPS wasn't everywhere like it is today. No ways, huh? See what I did there? Yeah, this is a little bit uncool here. With everything going black now, that's reminds me of my other game that I've been meaning to submit to Steam. It's called Black. 20 gigabyte download. All you see is a black screen. By the time you know what's happened, you're dead. That's the game, basically. Thinking $75 for the standard edition. 200 for the deluxe edition. It's called Black. So I had a car. Now wake up and I don't have a car. Could be that that's voiceover explaining all this, but I doubt it. Black Sorrow, that's it. The Olympic exclusion zone. Find transportation. Well, I just had transportation. What happened to that? I found part of transportation. Maybe I need to make a car out of all these parts. Find transportation. There's my box. I think I need to deliver that. This is my package, isn't it? FedEx. I found the box. There were no shipping labels on it at all. Is this a TV? No, that's just a, I don't know, sink or something. Oh, is this my box? This could be my package. Dang! If only there was a compass, map, torch, any of these things. But there isn't. Oh, it was a speaker, okay. Okay. So far, very impressed by the game. I've heard that when you go on missions here, one of the biggest points of criticism was that when you go on missions, you can't save on the mission. So a mission takes you 45 minutes to do, and there's no way to save on those missions. You basically go and start again from your previous position, and there's no way to get it back because you get penalized for that. You either have 2 hours to play this game, or you play something else. Sprinting isn't what it used to be. This is taking forever to get through here. Vampire zombie aliens done stole your car. That's what them people has been doing. Crouch. It's good. Can we crouch and run? No. Hey Neville, how's it going? I'm playing an extremely questionable game. Please don't buy it. Please don't buy it. It's called Pacific Drive. Currently I'm not driving though. I was driving, then the car, I don't know, melted or something. Oh look, there's dialogue. We could listen to that if only we had audio, but we don't, so... Yes, a car. This could be the transportation everyone keeps talking about. It's got chocolate on it. I hope we don't mind that. Washington, 1947. Okay. Well, that could be my mistake. Yes, that could be my mistake. Also, there was that red stuff. That was not my mistake. That there was like red cloud stuff that was exploding and sucking me in. That was really not my mistake. Put the wheel back on. I just gotta stop laughing first because I don't know what wheel you're talking about. Maybe it's the wheel I came across like 20 minutes ago that was banging me in this wheel, perhaps. Perhaps it is this wheel, is it? Which one's R1 again? This one maybe? You don't press it, you gotta hold it and then... Yes, and then R2? Maybe it's this one here. Yes, that is that one. It's a lot of washers that come out of there. Get in the car. Aye, aye, Captain. Let's get in the car. And now get in. Gotcha. Now we have a car again with compass. Look at that. This is great. Now I have a compass. Wipers. Turn on. I don't drive a car in real life, so you may have to help me out here if this requires stick shift or something. This is already... I'm already completely overwhelmed by this. Good. Now get to safety. Take it this was not safety then. This way perhaps. Just guess in here. We would be great at playing this game together. So steering doesn't work by just pulling to the left then or to the right. It just goes by the game doing what it wants and me being an observant passenger here. Popeye, what's happening, sir? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Somebody read out the dialogue that would usually play in my ear if only my audio would be working, but it doesn't today. Along with so many other things, so... Damn. Apparently I'm in serious danger and I shouldn't be using blender. Siphon fuel. The car's going backwards. I'm not actually doing this. This is the car doing it. At least my wheels are still on. I guess, you know. I ain't got no fuel no more, y'all. Careful the foliage. This is the American way, Camilla. This is exactly what they do in America. They park their car at a strip mall, and then when they want to go to the different shop, then they repark the car. They don't walk. It could be that. Light would be good, huh? But alas, we don't have it. Check your trunk for a fuel can. Gotcha. This is my car. Trunk is at the back. Check it out. Some alien goo is being used to put a car there. Really? Store the nope, can't do that. Good stuff. So we siphon fuel from this car. With pump action. I like it. I think I might enjoy a zombie game more than this one. Unless it could be that this actually turns out to be a zombie game at one point. That would be fun. Good to see you too, buddy. It's been too long. Fill. Okay. It's filling. It's filling. Oh. Do you know, I actually have Resident Evil 3 and 4. But I would love to replay Silent Hill 2 as well. That would be good. Apparently they're making a refill. I was going to say a remake. Oh, look, there's green stuff. I guess I'm guessing let's try to avoid that. Turn car on. Put in drive. Honk. Try to get out of here. Towards east. You know, on the Steam Deck, the graphics were so bad that I didn't actually know I had a compass. So I didn't know where east was. Hey! Apparently, you just stick it into the green goo on the top left or something. Maybe that's what you do on modern cars. I can't tell. But you're right. So we drive, then we park, then we drive for a bit. Then we bump into some rocks. This is my kind of game. Do they? What would you recommend, Popeye? Anything particular that I should play? And I don't even know if horror games are actually my genre. Looks like driving games aren't either, huh? Oh dear. RJ Raymond, how's it going, buddy? The eyes on the road, Jay. Eyes on the road. Ah, man, I'm back at the bridge. That green stuff is really not so good, huh? Drive east to find shelter. Is this might be it. Let's just go and smash into the gate here. Do you reckon they have valet parking here? Oppie's Auto Shop. Well, I don't mind saying this is now shelter, huh? Lovely to meet Oppie, perhaps, as well, at one point. Find a way into the building. How about the door here? I like it. Turn the power on. Perhaps this way. On. Check it out. There was light. Not enough, but there is at least a little bit of light. Rocket Cola. This has all been used, man. Can this be unlocked, do you think, now? No, of course not. Some dialogue we're not exactly privy to, but it's probably going to be great if we ever listen to it. Can we open this now? And then there is this. Then, of course, I think, wasn't there... I think we get a menu in a minute. That was a little bit overwhelming. Shouldn't touch this. Oh, close the garage door. Yeah, evil stuff on the outside. Baracus, what's happening? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I think this isn't my kind of game either. I don't think I'm gonna. I mean, maybe there's gonna be a thing that will turn it all around, but I can't see it. I can't really see it. Somebody says, pick up the backpack from the table. Which table? Which backpack? Is it, do you think it's on the outside? I need action and thrill, you think? I need light. I think more than anything, I just need this to be lighter so we can actually see the objects, including the backpack. That is currently, ooh, the 286 processor with funky mouse and stuff. Oh, and a Game Boy or equivalent console. Backpack, yes. Is this a backpack? You don't just click pick up. You just. This is R1, isn't it? There we go. Pick up the Mechanics Eye headset hanging by the map. Could this be it? I mean, you really gotta put a label on it. This is the map, because I'm not getting it. This could be anything. Okay, got the Mechanics Eye. Tend to your wounds at the first aid station. Gotcha. These are my wounds. This is the first aid station. I am apparently now healed. Pull the car in. Put the wheel back on. Why? How come my wheels keep falling off here? I'm not entirely... When you say pull the car in, what you really mean is drive it in, right? Because there's no pulling mechanism that does this automatically. Yeah, my poor car. Why does it keep losing the wheel? I don't really understand that. Backpack, not butt crack. Thank you for setting the record straight. Okay, here's a wheel. Pick up with summer tire. Yes, I like it. Those wheels, you know, they keep falling off. And we put that on here. Then I suppose we go into the car and drive it, right? Into the thing, maybe? I gotta keep turning this car on. Why does it not keep staying on? Put it into drive. Is that drive? Are you driving? No. Gotcha. I liked it better when they said, there we go, what these mysterious things actually were. Because what do I know? Stick forward or back? Which one's drive? Which one's park? I have no idea. The wheels have filed a restraining order against the car. That's right. That's why they keep falling off. I don't know why that is. It's terrible. Okay, here we go. This, I have a feeling this is where the real game is going to begin. Eventually. Parking sensor. I don't know what. It's now in the auto shop, isn't it? I'm overwhelmed by these icons. I don't know what they mean. Is this good? They might need to go forward. No, maybe that's okay. Open headset OS. I don't know, with the down arrow. No, with the up arrow, no. With the left and right arrow. Yeah, how am I gonna do that? Oh, with this. Okay, good. We need to seriously have a word with the menu designer. Who signed off on this and said, this is awesome, ship it like this? Didn't somebody say, do you know that might be a little bit too shit? We should really rework this? Is it an early access game? In which case I'd forgive that, but I don't think it is. I think they're serious about this. I have no idea what any of this means. I'm sorry, I don't even know which tab I'm on at the top here. Oh, it's the one that isn't underlined. No, that makes perfect sense. But I suppose I'm going to be in blueprints to crude door. I don't really know if I'm on it or not. Could be that I am, possibly. Pin to checklist. This is very, very bad. I don't think I'm into it. No, I think I like the trailer. I like the premise of the game, but now that I've actually played it, I think I'm gonna give this one a miss. I think I'm not even gonna try to get into this. This is so not for me. Yeah. Sorry. That's, you know, I had high hopes for this, but this isn't really the amount of issues that I had just to get it started. Last saved 18 minutes ago. Do you think we could save it here? No, you can't. There you go. 18 minutes in, all my progress will be lost unless I battle this out and hang in there and try to understand what this game wants from me, which is of course impossible. So that, yeah, I think this is going to be an easy refund. Oh, it's intentional. It's my refund request with Steam is also intentional, and I, you know, even if this has potential, I don't think it's for me. It's a shame. Can I hit the road though? Let's try. Thank you for the tip. I appreciate that. Maybe at least we can. Is this on now? It's hard for me to say. Is it on or not? This is to honk the horn, which we would hear when we, if we were to. Yeah, no, I'm already dying here. That's all. I think I might give it a miss. My butt is intentional. I like it. Hey, this game's on sale through Humble Bundle for 16 bucks. Do not waste your money on it. I say quit to menu, forgo all the progress that you've made, and just, you know, cry this avoid it at all cost. I think that's all the terrible games I wanted to have a look at. Yeah, let me just go and figure out. This is the next thing. How do we even get a refund? How does that work? Help me out here, guys. How do we do that? Support. Oh, there we go. Support. I'm having a problem. I just want a refund. I want to permanently remove this game from my account. Yes. It's not what I had expected. It's too rubbish. it's not at all good. I'd like to request a refund because yeah, choose my refund method. $20.99 I've paid. It's currently $16. You can refund to PayPal. Let's do that. Yeah, and I want choose refund reason. It is terrible. It's not fun. It's also not good. The game didn't match the video and screenshots. Ooh, I could say that. The game's too difficult. My issue isn't listed. Maybe I'll do that. It's awful. That's my reason. Submit request. Good stuff. There we go. It's not what I had expected. Okay, goody. Is that's that. The other one, I think, what do we think of The Witness? Does that deserve a refund as well? Or am I gonna eventually get into that? What do you think? I doubt it, right? Enshrouded. Okay, maybe I should have a look at that. Enshrouded. Let me have a look at that. Store. Enshrouded. Early access game. It's a bit like Raft, an abandoned game that they thought we just stop working on it now because it's getting too hard. Ooh, this is from a German developer. Nice one. Co-op RPG multiplayer, not my thing. I think that's not for me. Anything multiplayer is not my thing. RPG is not my thing. Continue with The Witness. Okay, I'll think about it. My friends, have a wonderful... Oh yeah, this means this isn't live. When it says live, it means it's not live. So I don't know why they put that on there. It's crazy. My friends, have a wonderful rest of the weekend. I hope you got a lot out of this stream. I mean, I got a good refund out of it, so that's good. And yeah, let's hope the FedEx situation doesn't get me down too much, huh? See you later, guys. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. You have actually made my Saturday much better than it was before. So thank you. Thank you for that.